I'm Laura Bidwa. I was a resident artist of the Dresden program in, I think it was 1997. I think Columbus is already a kind of worldly community when it comes to kind of applied arts and design, but I think this residency really helps make Columbus more of a worldly community for fine arts, to have artists who travel and represent us elsewhere, and artists coming from Saxony as well. The residency was definitely part of learning how to be an artist in the larger world, because I was originally selected to go the year before I actually went, and it was postponed for a year because of some organizational issues. But that meant that I knew I was going, but waited for a year. And so the artist who came from Saxony that year, I got to be good friends with her. And then when I went to Dresden, I had a friend already there. We modeled for each other how you take care of each other as artists, you know. For years afterwards in the program, all the artists who had been, we automatically reach out and take care of the artists who come. And that happens on a larger scale in lots of ways in a career as an artist. And that was a really formative and important thing to learn. It was the first time in my life that I was ever selected for something that sent me somewhere and identified me as an artist. It was just a couple years out of grad school for me, and it was really amazing that I was traveling to a place as an artist. Having the opportunity to spend 3 months in proximity to the old Masters collection in Dresden was, I mean, it's unmatched. I don't know where else you could do that. Like, I still remember going there and buying a year pass and telling them I was an artist in residence, and they were like, "You understand, year means year." And I was like, "No, I'm going to be here every day," you know, because they have more Jan van Eycks than anyone, and just unmasked rest of the collection. Like, everything you've seen in your art history book is there in person. So to be able to see that as a painter really reawakens your awareness of what great painting is. When I went, I was fresh out of 2 years of pretty significant peer pressure to focus my work in a kind of conceptual way. And it's not that those things weren't part of my work, but it was sometimes an overwhelming environment of theory. And when I got to Dresden, Dresden was just the home of not abstract theory. It was this incredible place of opulence and detail and hands-on craft. And so it was a perfect balance to what I just come out of. And in addition, it was only, I guess it was less than a decade after reunification. And so it was still very much an East German society. A difficult part was experiencing what it felt to be in that kind of society. And so I got to experience all of that, you know, which was a serious learning experience for someone in her mid-20s.